What's up, guys? You already know what it is. It's the season finale of Hazing Tradition
Or torture.
I'm your host, Mark.
And I'm Bryce.
Hey, yeah. And in today's episode, we're going to do a recap of everything we've talked about in this series. If you want in-depth details, go check out the other episodes, but we're going to get right into it. So, starting off, first of all, we talked about what exactly hazing is.
Yeah.
Going back to the definition from education.ne.gov, which is the actual law side of what the Nebraska law defines hazing as, it says, hazing by any means, any activity by which a person intentionally or recklessly endangers the physical or mental health or safety of an individual for the purpose of initiation into, admission into, affiliation with, or continued membership with any organization. Now, what Nebraska law defines this as, if you commit this crime, is a Class 2 misdemeanor. Okay, hazing, what it is out of the way. Now, we talked about a little bit in episode 1 about examples of hazing. You want to just give a couple examples of what hazing is?
Well, yeah. So, like, hazing would be, and let me find it, it's from geneseo.org, forcing, requiring, or endorsing consumption of alcohol, beverages, or other drugs. Endangerment of any activity where there is a potential for danger, i.e., tying up arms and legs, blindfolding, exchanging of bodily fluids, exposing pledges to uncomfortable or dangerous environments, etc. Pledges being those who are being hazed.
Like new members.
New members.
Gotcha. Now, our thesis, our stance on this whole issue is not to absolutely abolish hazing altogether, but to reform it and get rid of the dangerous ones. So, some types of hazing that aren't dangerous are, like, for example, requiring any type of personal servitude, such as running errands, cleaning apartments or houses, and doing laundry. Or assigning or endorsing pranks, such as, like, de-pantsing someone in the hallway. That's okay. That's not very funny.
That's not very funny.
That's not.
I mean, it's funny.
It's funny, but it's not like it's not good. We don't endorse that one.
But yeah.
But maybe something like wear apparel that is not normally considered in good taste. So, like, maybe wearing like a dinosaur costume to class or something. You know what I mean? That's not harmful. And that's part of in episode 2, go check it out. Bryce talked about this janitor principle. And these types of examples kind of fall into that janitor principle. Why don't you touch on that a little bit?
All right, the janitor principle being real quick. Basically, you have your principal, and you have your janitor. The janitor principle. So basically, you wouldn't your principal wouldn't clean the toilets.
Right.
That's what the janitor does, and the principal hired the janitor. They're at a lower pay scale. They're at a lower level, basically, and that's equivalent to seniors and freshmen. You would have the freshmen doing the dirty work, and the seniors would be doing different work, simply because that's the lower work, and they had to do it earlier, and it's not harmful to you. It still has to get done.
Right.
And so it only kind of makes sense for the freshmen to work their way to that respect.
Right. I totally agree. Yeah, and then in episode 2, we kind of touched on the principle. Episode 3, we had a story time. I'm not going to get into it. If you want to go check that out, go check out episode 3.
It was a blast.
It was a banger. Episode 4, we talked about ways to bring awareness. We talked about kind of bringing a speaker on college campuses to kind of draw crowds, and of course with COVID-19 regulations getting lifted, that'll be a lot easier. So yeah, that's a good way, and that was according to hazingprevention.org. That was their idea, and we agreed that was a great idea. So yeah, we kind of just touched on that a little bit, on ways to bring awareness, and then in episode 5, last episode, we talked about our solution, and I'm gonna let Bryce talk a little bit about our solution and what we came up with. But yeah.
So basically, our proposed solution, and again, it's not going to solve all hazing ever, but basically, what we were thinking is to create outlets for people for kids and those being hazed to talk about. Sorry, had a blur.
Yeah.
To talk about their problems and their experiences with being hazed, because obviously from these statistics, there's a large amount of kids who are being hazed.
Yeah.
And also we provided a statistic earlier showing that there are a lot of people who didn't think that they had someone to talk to about it.
36% actually. That comes from udayton.edu. The real statistic says 36% of students say they would not report hazing, primarily because there's no one to talk to. And 27% feel that adults wouldn't handle the situation right. So, yeah, that outlet would create someone to talk to and tell and hopefully provide a new situation for them to be in or solve the solution or the situation that's at hand. Pretty much.
Bingo.
Right. So now, that brings us to episode 6, the recap. And you know what? We just recapped everything.
We just recapped everything. That's crazy.
If you want more details, go check out the other episodes. You know, it's been real. It's been fun.
This was fun.
And it's been real fun talking to you guys. Talking about hazing. Yeah. And so, I mean, I'm going to miss you guys. You know, I love you guys. All of you. Every single one of you. I see you, Tanner, in the back. I love you too, bro. I love you, bro.
What are you doing?
Not like that, but okay. Anyway.
See you after class.
Yep. No, not like that. We're going to wrap it up. Catch us next time on our next podcast series.
Coming out soon. We don't know what it is, but it's coming out.
But it's coming out because this was a blast. And we're out. We'll see you guys later.